Colin, great to see you
Hi,
again.
Melissa.
Amazing film. Tim Burton, epic. The most adorable little elephant ever.
It's kind of cute.
So does it bother you somewhat that, learning your skills and the horse ride and everything will get overshadowed by just how cute he is?
Totally expected it. If they were going to bring to life this character in the way that I hoped they would, I totally expected to be overshadowed
Oh my God, he's just
by Dumbo
adorable.
and by my two kids.
Oh, well.
Yeah, I mean, they're kind of the heart and soul of the film.
Yeah.
The two kids, Finley, Nico, and Dumbo, those three characters.
Yeah, they did
The Holy
amazing.
Trinity. Yeah, they're amazing.
Tell me about this. I heard there's been some colourful language from you on set, though. Were you constantly getting told off?
No, I mean, there was a swear jar that we had to, lob a couple of sterlings towards every now and then. Yeah, there was a swear jar for sure. We had to be careful, but it was nothing that the kids hadn't heard already.
Is that something that you have on most sets?
Anytime there's kids around, and adults, which is not a bad thing to have because it's a funky environment anyway, a film set for a grown-up, never mind a child.
Growing up, I mean, we've got so many live-action films, I think, coming this year anyway, from
Yeah.
Disney alone.
Yeah,
Are there any
alone.
from your childhood, when you think back on animation, that you would love to see
Not
done?
really.
Or is everything kind of being done?
There's nothing really I want to see done. No, but I will go and see everything that's done. I mean, I'm just
Totally.
target audience. Yeah, sucker for it. I'll go and see Aladdin, and I kind of excited about seeing The Lion King, and I'm okay with it. It's same stories and a different aesthetic and a different version of, a different way to bring them to life. And I think for this, I don't know how many people of my age or your age, obviously we're a different generation, are aware of Dumbo or no. And it's a beautiful story at its core, so it's nice for it to be accessible to, an audience maybe where it wasn't before.
And obviously Tim, he brings a
Oh, he's
completely
just
different
gorgeous.
element, right?
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, this is probably 35 or 40% remake and 65 or 60% original story, because there's this human component in our film that wasn't in the original film, so it doesn't fully feel like a remake. And Tim's sensibility, how he brought the aesthetic to life, and how he from the inside I think understands the outsider's journey. He's always kind of looked at the outside and looked at people who were pilloried by society or excluded from the communal experience, like Edward Scissorhands or even Big Pee-wee in Pee-wee's Big Adventure. So this felt like perfect material for him, Dumbo being the quintessential outsider, and everyone at various stages, me, Danny's character, the kids, feeling kind of awkward with the experience that they're having and trying to find out where they fit in.
Would you not have liked there to have been some songs in there which you could have got your vocal
tone deaf.
cords?
No,
Was it your choice then? You were like,
no,
I can't
the
do any
decisions were made
singing.
by people far more powerful than me, but it was never going to be a musical. I don't know, would Tim ever do a musical? You could say, no.
I mean, all the original Disney films, they've all...
I know, but none of them are any of the musicals going forth. Is Aladdin? Obviously.
Aladdin's got
Aladdin
a whole new
has-
world, and...
Oh, of course, and Lion King, of course, is.
Yeah.
But this was initially never, so they would have had to add on. I think it was too much work.
Obviously, the most amazing thing that everyone sees in this film is Dumbo being able to fly.
Yeah.
You must have seen a lot of things in your time. What would you say is the most incredible thing that you have seen?
The most incredible thing I've seen, I remember A Night of Stars on Chesapeake Bay on a stolen boat circa 2004. That was one of the most incredible things I've ever seen. It was the first time I recall being able to see the curve of the Earth's atmosphere.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, it was beautiful. It was a blanket of just endless stars, and I could see where it dipped towards the horizon on both sides, and it was 3:00 in the morning. We were all lit, bobbing on this boat that we had no right being on in the middle of Chesapeake Bay in Virginia, and that was pretty special.
I mean, it's not quite an elephant flying, but still
It's not
pretty
quite bad.
amazing.
It's pretty magical. It's pretty magical.
And obviously with being the circus performers in here, they've all got their tricks which they can do. Obviously the horse riding skills, and Colette's is the trapeze.
Egg and spoon for me. Egg and spoon race.
Well, that's what I was about to say. Is that the only party trick that you have up your sleeve?
Egg and spoon, yeah.
That's not very impressive.
Well, maybe the worm. Somebody said the worm earlier on. I could do a bit of that.
And I had to talk about Danny because he's just such a
He's
legend.
lovely. Yeah, he's lovely.
Is that pretty special to have him involved in this project?
Yeah, it was gorgeous. It was gorgeous. And, he knew Tim, knows Tim really well. They'd done a few films together. And, from back in the days of Taxi and then the Batman films they did and so many other things. I've enjoyed Danny so much through the years that to get to work with him was a joy. He's gorgeous. I loved working with him.
There's something about him.
Yeah,
You
he's
see him
lovely.
on screen.
Yeah, he's
just
lovely. You just feel good.
Yeah, absolutely.
Straight away.
Colin, great to see
Great
you
to see
again.
you.
Good luck with the film.
Thanks.
The stuff in the school at home.